Hey there guys, this is Gxorgia and today I'm going to be working on a community log that I've done for my world save that I've been working on for the last couple of weeks. So today's build is going to be a very gothic looking museum. I wanted the build to be like really spooky and a little bit creepy. So it's quite an old-fashioned building. It's got going to have 3 stories, and it's going to have a mixture of art, pictures, that sort of thing. I wanted to be really different and unique for a build, for a museum. So I thought in my head, right, it's like an old-fashioned home, like an old stately home where like maybe like some noble family lived in a long time ago, or even a royal family maybe, that they lived in, and now the building's being taken over by the local government or whatever, to be like a place where people can go and have a look and see what it's like. So nobody really owns it, but it's like just a like the town's museum. It's owned by the town, basically. That's what I really thought I wanted this build to be. And yeah, it's going to be 3 floors. I really wanted it to incorporate a place where people could get married as well, because I thought that'd be really nice if it had like a little room where they could hold weddings and like a little room for the reception as well. I thought that would be really cool. So part of the building is going to have the wedding area with the little kitchen as well. So if the Sims want to come for a wedding, that they can have a caterer, and there's a catering kitchen, and all the food can be done, so they can have their entire wedding at this place as well. And then there's also going to be what would be like open to the public, which is going to be an art gallery, and there's going to be a pop culture exhibit and some like an exhibit from like a historical point of view, like some historical items, and then a modern art as well. Those sort of exhibits are going to be on at the museum. With this build I had a little problem, so I did the exterior the other night, and then I came back to it to finish the inside because I didn't really have time. It took me over an hour to do the exterior, and then the interior, it took a lot longer. But I came and did the bottom floor. It took me about an hour to do the bottom floor, and then I forgot to save my game basically, and I switched my computer off. I closed the tab down without saving it, and then I realised immediately what I'd done. So I came back onto the game, and there was just a shell. So I had to start in the recording you might be able to see that, like, I don't know if anything changes. I tried to get it exactly how it was, but I know the pictures definitely changed in the art gallery, and yeah, they look. I got them off the Sims gallery, and then when I went back to do it, I couldn't find the ones I originally used, so I just used the paintings that you can get in the game already, that the Sims can make. That's what I used for the gallery. So the build might look a little bit different at one point in the video, but I just wanted to tell you guys that that's not like that was an accident on my part. I accidentally didn't save it. So because some of my builds, if they're like really big ones like this, I tend to kind of come back to them, because it takes a lot of time to do, and a lot of the builds I do in the evening, but sometimes if I get some time in the day I might do a bit on some. So some of the larger builds I do come back to, so that they're not all done in one go, unless they're like the smaller builds. I tend to do them in one go, so it'll probably take about an hour, but some of these big ones, they can take like 4 or 5 hours to do, and it's just not like it's just too long for me to be able to sit and do, really. So yeah, that does happen in this video as well. I just wanted to let you guys know in case anybody notices that. And yeah, that I really like how this turned out. I think that it like really looks how I imagined it to be. The way that the outside of the building, I think it looks very traditional, and like in the overworld as well. When you look at Willow Creek, it looks massive. It looks really good. But when you go inside, there's like elements of like how it would have been, and a while, you know, when people lived there. But then there's like some rooms where the art is, where it's very white, like how you'd expect a museum or like an art exhibit to be, like very modern. So the building has like modern aspects and traditional aspects. It's just a shame that I didn't get to the plot. The lot that I did it on was 40 by 30, I think, and so when I built it, there wasn't any room to do any like grounds for it. But I really wanted it to be in Willow Creek, and I would have put it on the 50 by 50 lot, but I've already done a park there, which took me a long time to do as well. So that was specifically for Willow Creek too. So I just thought I'd leave it like this, and if anybody wanted to use it in their game, it's going to be on the gallery, and you could always place it in like a bigger lot. And I think I've saved the shell as well, so if anybody wanted to use this as like a residential lot and decorate themselves, I'll put the shell of it on my my Sims gallery as well. So like so it's up to you whether you wanted to use it as a museum, or you could just use a shell and make it residential, which I thought would be nice, because when I was making this, I thought this would be really nice as a residential lot, like maybe in is it called Forgotten Hollow, the Vampire's World? I always forget. I think it is. It would be nice somewhere like that, somewhere quite dark, and I think it would make a good residential lot for somebody as well as the museum lot. I also thought about having like a public cafe inside the museum, but instead of that, I've kind of put like wedding tables out, and if anybody wanted to not use the wedding part of it, you could just delete the tables and change it to be a cafe, because there's a kitchen and there's like a cafe desk, whatever they're called, counter, that's it, that's out in that room as well. So if anybody wanted to use that for a cafe in there, or a restaurant even, you could do that as well. So I think that's all. I'm just gonna leave the music. I'm gonna put some music on now. But I wanted to say, tomorrow I've got another big build coming, which I did last night, which is going to be like an 1800s 64 by 64 plot, which I did for Windenburg. And sometimes I feel like I'm jumping around a bit with the worlds. I don't tend to like work on one. I tend to work on like whatever I feel like doing. So like Windenburg, I wanted to make it like more of a traditional world as it looks in the when you download it. It's quite like a German / like English sort of like vibe going on from it. So yesterday I really wanted to build a big mansion, and I wanted it to be quite an old-fashioned one. So I've done the exterior for that. I might do the interior, but I'm not really sure yet, because of how long it's going to take, so how big it is. I didn't know if I was going to do that as a speed build or not. So just let me know in the comments when you've watched that video, whether you want it to be want me to even watching this video, if you want me to do the interior for a big build, just let me know, because it does take a long time, and I would do it, but it's going to take me a long time to do. So yeah, just let me know whether that's something you'd be interested in seeing as well. But yeah, enjoy this build, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video, same sort of time. But thank you for watching, and if you really enjoy watching my videos, or if you want me to make more videos, please subscribe to my channel, and also give this video a like, and just let me know how you think I've done. I'm still really new to this, and I appreciate like any advice or criticisms that anyone has, because I just want to improve my videos and make them better for everybody to watch, and I want people to get enjoyment out of them. So yeah, thank you for watching, and hope to see you guys again soon. Bye.